Rock and roll. Just get on with this. What have I been having? I think the volume's okay. Soon find it. Yeah, okay, well, there we go. We're back to Alan Wake 2. Might need to crank that up to 30, actually. Yeah. Right, yeah. We're on the DLC episode. And we have two people that we're trying to take down. By the looks of it. Former FBC scientists as well, so you know they're going to be tricky bastards. What is our current objective? Get the power working. Okay. Where am I meant to be going to do that? Panel control room. Okay.
Dr. Darling.
Okay, I assume I can't do anything with that then.
Okay, he doesn't do a damn thing without power.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know why I pressed that. So where is the power generator? Not particularly enjoying the lack of supplies in these drawers, but yeah. Yeah, 'cause there's reports about somebody who could paint things that was come to fruition or like come into reality, wasn't there? This could be interesting. Also, that's shotgun shells, which makes me feel a bit better. I need the actual shotgun, but
Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
oh, where's the core? And some research equipment over there. It's a bit maze-like, isn't it? I'm assuming some of this research equipment has a power core. I'm assuming that's a painting. Is that one of the paintings the subject done? Subject P? Or was that just there because of the doctors going running amok? Because if the subject predicted that, they probably should pay more attention. Just say. Okay, that's O2 clearance. Does that mark it on my map? Yeah, it does. Okay, nice. So these long ass corridors. Nothing in that one. Thanks, game. Open that? No. Okay. Was that open before? Again, I'm having a moment. Right,
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
where? What are you on about?
Can't open it from the side.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Jules' keycard could be useful.
Six. Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Ooh, okay. And grind the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Acceptable. Weapon test using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics off-site teams. Could lead to a transfer out of the shithole. Need to think of more applications of black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the oldest house who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name.
I wish they'd make these things lighter.
I wish you'd turn your fucking torch back on.
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Shit. I hear things. Find a way to get the key card and gun by exploring this facility. Okay. I'm guessing the elevator's behind that, though. I could definitely hear something. What the shit is that?
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the I never fucking was.
Oh, what the shit? Right. Okay. What the fuck? Ow. Jesus. So, what clearance do I need for that room? Clearance free? God
Really get
damn.
used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Error. Please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I?
Hold. Please
What
hold.
is that?
I feel like we shouldn't get near that, but...
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now!
Jesus.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
I mean, that's something.
Baby steps.
The hell are we now?
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card.
Nope.
Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Nope. Definitely not. Holy shit, man.
3.
Page development. Okay. Organizational update. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project X100332AW, codename Arbutus or Butters? Arbutus? Will focus on studying the writing of Redacted with Dr. Diane Marmot 7 as project director. Project C4321RL, named Ramnus, will focus on studying Redacted in its work with Dr. Jules Marmot 7 as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patient is requested to join this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter. It's not to be discussed with external agents or teams. Sorry about that. If you have any questions, please contact directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
It's just really the time to be competitive. Let's be honest.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was fogged.
Oh, whoops.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink, the turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it, 1,000 paintings, 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint, hatred for the brushes, for the Marmonts, for himself.
Words per sentence, max 15:1, average 6.4. Style, character-centric, laying past tense, clip phrase, and high adjective usage, focus timeline. Story concept of Lane, paint, odor, marmots, hate, conflict.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect, connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Words per sentence, 12, max 12, minimum 1, average 6.71. Is co-heads 1 word or 2? Style contains dialogue, clip phrase, and third person, omniscient, broad timeline. Story concepts, Marmots, Diana Jules, FBC, Lake House conflict, water, dark, of course. Refined process, RE. ADT output calibration. Your automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known paraternitarium, with the goal of perfecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. For fuck's sake. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. 1. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language to develop stories in an understandable, organic way. 2. Style. The page must be accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake House's possession as reference. 3. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the Lake House possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages as reference. As pages grade, they'd be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refine and write produced by the ATDs until they could produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we'll provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. For fuck's sake. Like, I like the FBC, but at the same time, for a team of scientists, they could be pretty fucking stupid.
There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The marmots had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped.
Born in New York, born in New York, NY, currently
The truth
resides
was
in New York,
controlled
NY.
here. The art
Married to
was not
Tampa
art,
Booker, no known
just
children or
content for the
dependents.
experiment.
No paracriminal affiliations found again. Bright Falls, WA, as of 9th of 10th, 2023. Writer and director of 5 stage plays, unsuccessful. Film artist, designation, author, playwright. This game background first performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and probably erroneous.
Went bad.
Roger the
The
Bartons.
truth was
Initial finds
controlled
report.
here.
Tampa
The
Madison
art was
Booker.
not art,
Born Atlanta,
just
GA, currently
content
resides in
for
New
the
York.
experiment.
New York. Married to Edmund Franklin Booker. No known children dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found. They came Bright Falls at the same time. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist, destination, author, poet. Background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive, probably
The
erroneous.
truth was controlled
Okay.
here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Alright, anything in here I can pick up? Right, wait. What the heck? Emergency light. Can I not take that? Please?
Typewriters.
Whoa.
Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
Jesus Christ. I get the scientists, they're paid to do experiments, but what the shit? Progress report, typewriter brand investigation. Investigation to precise brand and model typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use a particular brand for redacted in the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's public in-house result, no useful information. Wake's agent refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse refused to discuss. Redacted, no useful information. Who's the redacted? Checked all available online interviews, publication evidence pertaining to Alan Wake. Result, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative source information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project directors indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Why? Jesus, this room is massive.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
Of course. Project Lotus, or Bartus, whatever. Content of Wake manuscript. We've begun to find pages from a manuscript likely written by Alan Wake, Paratitatalian and suspect in past case involving Cultured Lake and AWE. Now, I do not like to bring myself and all my biases into my work. I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future reasons, I am Dr. Diane Marmon, co-head of research at Lakehouse Facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life of Jules Marmon, husband and co-researcher. It's turned us into character or a story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotional prejudice. The axiom of the writing is intriguing. Ports our past at the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder will have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflicts past year. It's raised many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determine his emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictate my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it even matter? Even the person knew their life as being driven by an external force, would it change the nature, the behaviour, the personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to new research. To a new research career for a team, what methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, and level of animosity are theirs to control?
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Please stop giving me empty boxes. Okay, I was locked as well. So we've got 2 level 2 clearance doors we need to get through. Okay, I didn't quite need for you to do that.
Shit.
Thank you.
Never say no to extra firepower.
As long as it works.
Back where I started. Spatial
Great.
recurrence. Usually observes the law of 3.
Very scientific name for a loop. Anything changed in here, or?
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising
Don't
star.
know what I could. Okay.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting.
Just being cautious. Oh, flare. Nice. Or it must actually have to be fighting some taken then, surely.
Shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Shit. Why did that not stun you, you bitch? Wasn't there 4 of you? Okay, it's definitely more than 4. Shit. Fucking hell.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
Thank you. Alright.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep
You
coming
think?
back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
Just take the
This
warning.
page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake.
Okay.
It's like he's warning us.
Any more supplies? More shotgun shells. Always happy to see that.
What is that?
Do we really want to find out? Shit, this room's got bigger.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Why do you sound so excited? Yeah, the button, please. Why do I want to take that out? Alright, so there's another one over there.
Won't open without power.
Okay. By all means, don't hurry. Right, yeah. Bullshit. So is there a switch I'm meant to be clicking on this side? Why did I need both sides? Unless it appears when I am... Right, okay. Right, right. Oh! Oh, God.
You again. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Okay.
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. You said marmots before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Man in a white coat.
It's fixated on the marmots.
Darling?
What did they do?
Oh, man.
Access denied.
So where the hell do I go now? I still need to find this key card.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel
Level-wide
2.
lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Great.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Great. Ah, batteries. Who the fuck is humming? Get ready for a fight when I lift the lockdown up. Review book is right. First piece of content produced by the subject is severely disappointing. It's not remotely similar content to the Wake pages provides reference. Why is it so focused on my marriage? Why is Jules the protagonist? Why is it set in an actual lakeside cabin? What is happening at the end? What the hell is in the sky? Did you want a brief book about the concepts he has to write about? The lake house, the shadow. We need him to match Wake's style exactly. It's not going to work if he has no clue what he's writing about. We need to get it sorted. We need progress now. Why isn't he taking it seriously? When I spoke to him, he thought I was an actor. I want to understand how serious we are, whatever it takes. So I would continue storage from page ID AW002 to match the tone, style, and content AW002 as close as possible. The crack was an emotional one, a line right through their marriage, the foundation, their lake house. His thoughts and more flooded Jules' mind as he stared out through the lake house cottage's windows. The sun was setting on a stormy day. Rain-heavy clouds hung low, way down with the burden of purpose. Diana sat in a favorite desk chair, staring out across the lake's rippling surface. He watched the breeze catch her acorn hair. As if sensing his gaze, she turned her head. Jules looked away, flustered and annoyed with himself for letting her affect him this way. Grabbed a bottle of red wine, poured himself a generous serving. And he kept pouring, his mind distracted by a thought. How did we get here? They'd been at the lab running an experiment, and they were here. Why? He remembered thinking that a break from the lab would give them space to reconnect, to mend the crack, but he couldn't remember ever leaving. Wine was flowing over the rim of his cup, though he didn't even notice. He put down the bottle, scanned the lake. A faint shimmer hung in the air on the far side of the lake, like light hitting glass. The sort of thing you only notice if you're looking for it. Felt like he'd been seen something like this before, but where? Jules! Diane's cry snapped Jules back in the present. She was staring up at the sky in panic. A deep shadow crept across the deck. Jules ran to the door, to his wife. Oh, God. Password. Okay. That's supposed to password is password. Acquisition team is hereby approved to acquire additional research subjects for ongoing study related to project about a Buta of Lake House facility. Prioritize outcomes as recorded as ordered below. Both subjects brought to the Lake House for study. Tampa Booker, her work is more commercially successful, there's more likely to yield results based on proven cases. Edda Booker, less successful than Tamitha, but theatre is more widely recognized as art than true crime novels. Observe the subjects at a distance and only move to require if the opportunity arises. Under no circumstances can this operation draw the attention of local law enforcement. Signed, Dr. Diane Armand, co-head of research. Such a writing must feature darkness, water, and monasteries and Diana Lake House conflict. Did anyone explain any of this to him? Darkness. Okay, we need to find a password.
Finally, someone who isn't a painting. Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too. And look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it. Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back? I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Shadow monsters represent capitalism, which means the flashlight is the power of the artist. Sheer creativity tearing through the shadowy cloak of corporate cookie-cutter bullshit. Killer metaphor. This is good stuff. The style's a little click. I can work with that. Short, to the point, visceral metaphors, dark imagery. Government spreading darkness.
I wonder what happened here.
Oh shit. Favorite redacted project madness. Subject condition report, redacted background information. All the flame such P has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this redactor presented as an increased resistance and frequently declined requests to work. However, given time and pressure, the subject would always relent. Subject's attitude towards art has also undergone a change recently. He's disinterested in his work. It could become frustrating, sometimes even damaging and destroying the piece before it's completed. The last few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true to life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that's much harder to define or categorize. Whether the sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or source of general artist interest is unknown. In the situation, as yesterday, the subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he's not playing anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate there's little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Action should be taken. Dr. Marmon, the co-head of research and project leads, suggests that a high dose of redacted be introduced to subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude is not proven, a low dose of redacted be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Jesus.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, no. You love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now. When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Ah, Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, that's... I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. Ah, this is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Oh, what a dick. Work on the wall removal transport. Location sub-level 2 lane cell. Followed by moment Jules code research. Work required. A section of cell 7 wall needs to be removed for transport to sub-level 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It's not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Additional details important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. Lock door. Okay.
Shaded. Hope that glass is thick. Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Bullshit. %. Effort today. You fucking dickhead. Any supplies? Nope. Thanks again. Oh, that's quite a few batteries. Thank you. Get in. Okay. Really don't want to release the lockdown, but I know I'm gonna have to. I could probably just camp in this room, to be fair. So they're all dead. Shit.
A higher access card.
Thank you.
Sorry, but I need this. How many paintings did they have this guy make?
From paint session redacted. Destination black circular shape among yellow lines. Description: an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground, jagged yellow brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap each other and or bleed into the black circle. Destination: lone tree at night. Description: a dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. Empty road and forest. A dark grey streak across a dark green landscape, presumably forest at night. The grey streak is likely to be a road due to its location, colour, and the way its width reduces in line with perspective. Now, a small white shape in the road could be the page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Yellow crescent shape on blank canvas. A curved yellow shape and roughly crescent shape painted onto otherwise empty canvas. Possibly a crescent moon or banana. Unfinished piece. Banana. Destination: red, yellow, and green circle. 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Backgrounds grey, black, with dark red streaks on the border of the canvas. Possibly a traffic light. Destination: cityscape of blue grey sky. Grey vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city. In the bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue grey sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines could barely be made out among the colours of the sky. Destination: black void. A deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or light grey able to be seen in close inspection. Destination: large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Brown shape of horns. A brown shape, vaguely triangle with what presumably horns extend from the shape, like in an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background. God damn it. Gives your password, love. Oh shit! Not pies again. Made a resolution anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together, now that those hypocrites are banned into office relationships. Have a good day. Fair enough. Maintain that seeing and moving together does not begin a relationship. This pattern is a date for special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape of horns. Love you. 4-4 was right, yeah. So I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. And Mum's losing it, big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making a cheap marriage everyone else's problem. The password you set didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? And a list of lane paintings? I need to get in. Well, this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? A fenced off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Now, set the security tunnels we passed, like the member suggested. Anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. She had valid concerns. That man's a tyrant. Speaking up about safety, there's no reason to fire someone. And yeah, she's way too vocal unless we all hands meeting. So I don't know what happened to Trisha. She was fucking fired. Okay, special. Okay. What did it say? I forgot it was a week from this Friday. A week from this Friday. Uh, 14th of the 9th. A week from this Friday. Day 22. So 09/22/44.
Damn it.
Nope. Um,
Come on. Nope.
Day 22/09/44.
That's not right.
No, it's the 15th, but a week from this Friday. Maybe 08/09/44.
Nope.
What's that? Does the 44 have to go first?
Damn it. Come on.
Okay, for all commitments with day to address security. So we're aware of moving can change and lead difficulty but the password. Making use of a permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password above it, numbers that change daily. Try using personal dates, do not use birthdays, current day, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that the time for being passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for compliance. Do not use birthdays or current day phone numbers. Okay. Oh, plus brown shape of horns. Bloody hell. Okay, so I can still be right of like 09/22. Brown shape of horns, brown shape of horns. $25. 09/22/25. Go.
There.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Yeah, sure.
Estevez, come in. Facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Yeah, come on. I'm gonna Resident Evil 4 this shit. Cool. I doubt that's all of them, but could be a fair chunk. Thank you. Jesus Christ. ATD progress review. Too much overlap between tone and style. Merge. Oh my god. Dark, tree, pon, shade, shade. Yeah, I think you get the idea. Grade, comprehensibility F, style F, tone D, content D. Word choice good, but incomprehensible. Dark screen the darkness, a dark reminder of a dark sin and darkness. A well of darkness, a vortex like black pain. Darker and darker, so the dark darkness could hardly see. A dark figure emerged from the darkness, facing the darkness of dark intent. A dark knife glinted in the dark darkly. Dark like the dark eye of a dark raven, dark feathers rustling in the dark night. No moon, the moon had been eaten by the dark trachea of the sun. The dark moon rose over the dark sun that had set into the darkest darkness. The darkness darkened darkly, darkening the dark until it dimmed darkly even the darkest dark. Comprehensibility D, style C, tone A, content A. Structural improvement, repetition issue resolved with sufficient rounds of refinement. The rot snail beamed, wooden grain bent from the owl. Egg mail, 4 forms in the glass IML. A cracked page booked through from down in bark. I grow in longer with the lower dark sea. No one found egg mail heaven. Poor drawn out, he chin, when all screaming blue and axe vermilion. A day is a found, flat across evening, water murmurs in light bulb trees. Round the cat! The night glares in all streets, the coffee deers run, fear drinks locks by windy cottages and black fires in the same mirrors amidst heavies and Panic Mountain. Compatibility F, style F, tone F, content F. Stone tone prioritizer comprehensibility, negative progress. Yeah, just like dark woods rattled darkly. Flashlight peered into the deep darkness and the dark shivered. Flashlight scowled. A woodsman came with an axe. The woodsman's teeth screamed. Flashlight screamed too and was cut in half. Blood mixed with the darkness, a dark blend. Pistol looked at Flashlight in shock. There was nowhere to run, he realized, but he ran anyway. He ran to the deep dark of the woods. The woodsman ran behind them, bouncing through the trees. Pistol knew it, and nowhere to run. Pistol drew his pistol and turned to face his death. The woodsman emerged and pistol opened fire. Pistol's pistol flashed in the dark night. Once, twice, thrice, the woodsman fell with a clatter. Pistol breathed, in and out, in and out. Pistol looked at each tree, in and out. He was safe. Pistol grabbed the woman's axe and plugged it into his pistol to charge it. He went to check on Flashlight. Pistol checked each half of Flashlight. She was dead, and he knew it. Pistol screamed at the trees. The trees screamed back. Comprehensibility B, style C, tone B, content C. Making progress again. Individual elements are stronger, but ATD's lacking awareness and intention is a blocker. How to correct input non-wake reference material. Source human subject. Use staff as writers for risk of data skew. Need more wake reference material. Critical. Oh, God. Of course, a wall with dark has got built. You know. I get a bit nervous about the amount of post-it notes that are around. God damn it. If I throw a flare at that, would I get rid of it?
Had a thought today. A possible avenue for further research.
Well?
When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a, how you say, blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Okay. Alright, I picked up a flashbang. Nice. Well, I found a way to save on Flashlight. Quite late into the game. First off, anybody appear behind me. No. Okay, good. Ah, shit. Ow, fuck off. Yeah, I'm trying to reload game, but I'm also getting my fucking ass handed to me. Shit! God damn it. The painter cannot be defeated with regular gunfire, and they are unaffected by light. I realise that.
You are now safe to resume working.
God damn it. All the way back here?
Estevez, come in. Facility.
floor one. I'll need help.
Get up. God damn it. Oh, stand still. Oh my god, die. Thank you. God damn. Hello. I just want to actually have something in this though. I suppose it was an advantage to die in it. As grim as that sounds. Pretty much. Fucking hell, hello. Where did you go? Shit, hello. Right, where did the other one go? Okay, apparently that one had a shield. Got batteries. Ooh. I feel like if I go to the save room, they're all going to spawn in again. I'm just going to heal up here and hope for the best. Okay. I guess the storm's hit then, because the wind just made the door creak and that made me shit myself. Thanks, wind. Level 3 clearance. Okay. Yeah, how the fuck are you still alive? Did I say? Arts for analysis, not for admiration. Why not though? Shit! You prick.
They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
God damn it. Hey, you know what? Fuck the volley. Really? Come on. Hey! Frick. I mean, I'd run away from a shotgun to be fair. It's a pretty reasonable reaction. Oh. God damn it. I could really do without the whole game not loading supplies thing. Thank you. What the shit? I don't know why this bit's getting me so much, but it bloody is. Oh, wait, there you go, take it. The fuck? I'll just come back here. Alright, was that all of them? Right, I know the bastards coming this time. Next save room, I really need to go take a pee. Gotta be something in there, they wouldn't trap it for no reason. Right, left bumper's to dodge. Left bumper. Oh! Background report Rudolph Lane. In 2010, Lane was inadvertently involved in AW-35 while residing at Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he lived under the care of Dr. Emil Hartman, CK7 AW for information, his crimes and arrest. Lane was seriously injured during the AWE. He received medical care in Seattle for 2 months, during which time his question cleared by FBC style. Now, the Cauldron Lake Lodge was seized and closed by FBC. Lane moved to Watery, WA, where he currently resides. Recent surveillance confirms he has no known personal relationships or affiliation with paranatural groups. As requested, the observation team has confirmed that Lane continued to paint as of the date of this report. Okay.
My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger. The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods? No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Got there.
Sublevel 1.
You fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team. He was taken by the shadow. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're back with the
I should get that gun while
paintings.
I'm up here.
Yeah, where was that? To the left. Okay, go. Need to shift the panels around again.
How do I get in the room with that gun? Can't open it from the side.
Where's the room with the button? On the other side. Of course. Oh, fuck! Shit! Oh no, don't pin me to a corner. Shit, 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 shit. Fuck. Do they follow me in here? Okay, doesn't look like it. Jesus Christ. Right. You definitely need a pee. Oh, fucking hell. I'll put BRB in chat. Yet to actually make a BRB card. Jesus, fuck. Jesus. Right.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow.
Comes to my lab and treats me like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant? Moi? I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! He cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York.
Why not?
Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the shadow. The shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. To ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. And I will break it.
Obey. How can I tell which panels they're going to come from? Go away! I really hope they don't know how to use doors. Rocket's up in on 5. Got the fire mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the green launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lap here, but at least it works. Need some actual black rock for the test. I know some of this at level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next step, source black rock. Black rock rounds. Modified exploded rounds contain black rock fragments. Okay. Straight. Of course. Pardon me. Yeah.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Charge shot by the Hondanti. Charge shots go farther, deal more damage on impact. Okay.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Yeah, it's like they got a bunch of typewriters typing out a fucking story. Cauldron Lake. enter password. Won't be the same, would it?
That's not right.
I was on the right there. I could barely make it out. 021219. Right. Hey Carl, it's either resigning from Project Rumness to inventory management. Your title should be changed from senior researcher to acting inventory supervisor effective immediately. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with nut allergy like yourself prefer to work alone in an inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work to keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Regards, Dr. Jules Jesus. Missing Blackrock. Attention staff. There's a significant amount of Blackrock missing from sub-level 5. Expect there is a misunderstanding someone had taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we'll fix the problem. Blackrock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Oh, that's cool. Hello, a gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue. And making light of them is not appropriate workplace behaviour for any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk that should be avoided for anyone's safety. Thank you, Harry Kinston, Administrator. Pie Day! Hello, to celebrate your fall, I bought a variety of seasonal pies from that local dining we seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office, or other staff should visit Dr. Marmot's office to see if she bought pie. Also, despite ridiculous dramatics of last year, I purchased the delicious pecan filled pies. Happy fall? Fair enough. Right, I'm assuming this could work on the paintings. Oh, God. Hello. Probably shouldn't push left, though, right? So what's our goal now? Get the experiment site on sub-level 5. Right, got it. So I'm guessing I could get down at floor level. Fuck's the elevator? Fuck.
This isn't working.
Quip!
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
The fucking lift going. Guess I need to move the panels again? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
The shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Fair enough.
Mirror, please hold.
This is not level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
Sorry.
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shape of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself, a self-portrait. Make them see.
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush, just himself.
Yeah. God damn it.
Rudolph Lane was dying, both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure, inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait to say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush, just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Jesus. Do I need to try level 4 again?
Sublevel
Okay.
4.
I reckon the emergency phone works or not. That might have been Rudolph's old cell then.
Ooh, nice office.
Please wait here. Okay. So I know, like, yeah, literally save 5 minutes ago. Every time it's a save point, just whacking it on, man. What's in there?
Come on.
Navigate the archives. Okay.
Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Damn me. I'm assuming they do work on the Taken, but probably save it for the painted dude. Speaking of which.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules's smile.
Shit. Shit, hello! Right, you're fucking hands for her, aren't you? Quickly, while he's pissed off. Ash has gone around the circle. It's fucking useful. Shifted geometry bullshit. Love it. Whoa. Dickhead.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. Bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
Dr. Cut SB head research Dr. Marmon. So it's time to get started. Start thinking about this new director of Lake House after I got back to New York. I hope everyone to research and threshold redacted's reality manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seemed like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you could use a fresh start. It's time to get started. Some drawing made by a set redacted a while back, file 60.01.360.04, and attached envelope. Test for any reaction that may trigger the shadow. Still don't know how scientific that name is. Designate the artist as P6 in your records. Expect record updates. Good. Or the light switch cord. Ooh, okay. The light switch cord in this room. Won't be doubly sure.
A light switch cord. Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times.
Yes, of course. My bad.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Oh, shit. It's the oldest house, isn't it?
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is a headquarters.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like green. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind.
Dylan?
Sunlight. Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm in a forest. The sun is shining.
Oh, P6.
I'm outside.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
Is that Dylan? I can't remember.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
This is a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. The phone will interrupt. I need to know if it...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
At least my voice is back to normal.
Gotta look forward to Control too.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
Shut down the experiment.
Hell. The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
gonna be that easy though. Jesus Christ.
Typical fucking morons.
Fuck. Need to heal, need to heal, need to heal, need to heal, need to heal. Fuck me, she does a lot of damage. I know it's boss fight and all that, but holy shit. Oh god. No. Fuck you.
Where'd she go?
Well, fuck you too. Do I need to torture again? Okay.
Like I needed more problems.
Really? You want one of these? Fucking have one of these.
Why do you think this is a good idea?
Why did I just turn around? Fucking hell. Down to my last bullet. I shot a grenade launcher, but still.
I know what the Marmots did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away.
The Marmots are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him.
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. You are a paranatural entity. That's all there is to it.
Oh.
stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
It's a good DLC episode. I enjoyed that. Shit me up a tree, but bloody hell.
I gave Ed Booker a ride back to town, told him never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother detaining him, bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole. Well, now you know why. You've only seen one case like this. I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
Bloody hell.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Coffee over here. That DLC was short but sweet, for lack of a better way of putting it.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Okay, I've read these, it's been noted. Fair enough. Can I talk to Estevez anymore? No. Right, so where the shit line might be going? Town files in the locked cell. Locked cell, right, okay. Let's go talk to Ilmo quick.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
That still plot twist has absolutely baffled me. locked cells. I suppose there's any supplies in here.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Open situation at approximately 900 on 13th September 2023. Reads the remote surveillance unit onto Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers describes as the original dimension of A040. The shadow has acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC researchers at the WAE to very codename the Lake House were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent KSFAs will mobilize investigation unit beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for use on the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an active AWEs occur, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit the exposure, and attempt to contain and neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Just for information, relevant operatives in the area include the Cult, the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Description paratility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The change has been based on Redacted, when used by cable paratirotelium. Passing this item's effects from that of Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for reoccurring AWs in the area is difficult because the only report use of the items have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recording material from Dr. Hartman and Governor Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yaga, likely a physical manifestation of Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional right into reality, see AWE 35. However, it's unclear what the restriction limitations of the effect are. Conclusion: light switch is possible OOP object of. Yeah. But the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and tests are required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Oh, that's a mouthful.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
And we'll just look at Alan Wake betrayed the power to Coach Bright falls in view Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, been taken into FBC custody and will be receiving an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there's anything you could tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we need to know. As a force you don't understand, the presence is after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? Feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography, it can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. And make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't enter without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody. Pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We aren't going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You are not fucking listening to me. Wait, listen just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to the subject being uncooperative. That sounds more like Scratch than
Alan.
Alan.
Person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Nope. Shadow summary. For extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, initial details regarding the Shadow AO0 intended to be discovered. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE, report seeing a woman named Barbara Yaga in Bright Falls at the time. Yaga is a performance actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned Cauldron Lake during the Redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff are concluding that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A. The shadow can only be manifested as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research has to be ongoing. See file 3845317344. Breathe. Wake is trapped in a dark place.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Yep. I say? That place been an entire time, definitely there now. Yeah. What's this one? Barbara has been born in the form of Barbara jacket. I guess that's Scratch Awake then? Yeah.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Tor!
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Cool. Bear with me, I just need to respond to a message. Got me. Okay. Should probably call that apart there anyway. That's the best about the clicker. Since that's in the save room anyway.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Come up with a new plan.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
I still don't get why we tried to profile Scratch. That was never going to go well.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Ah, okay. Hang on, that's a new deduction available.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is beginning the end of the game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save the game first. Exploring travel to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Oh, okay. Shit.
Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
That seems like a very good place to save it then. Hey, travel. Lake house, right. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm assuming at some point the game's automatically going to boot us back to Alan's storyline then. Okay. We're getting there. As much as this game's shitting me up, I almost don't want it to end. Right then, so for the YouTube side of things, if you enjoyed your timer, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel, the main YouTube channel, or following Twitch channel. Any, either, or none is perfectly acceptable. Wet time is way morning, evening, afternoon. Look out for yourselves. I'll see you next time.